Welcome back, guys. I know it's been a while since we posted a video. Just been a little busy. Actually, we haven't posted a video since the DNL versus the World show. So before we actually get started on the updates, I want to give a shout out to Twin Lsa and that entire crew, whoever got that, who was a part of making that happen. That is the most runs, passes I've seen down that track in quite a long time. So shout out to y'all boys. Hopefully y'all continue to make it happen. I know we have the Battle of the Heavyweights in a couple weeks, so if I make it out there, I'll be sure to also provide the footage for that as I've done for the other shows. But without further ado, let's get into the updates. Alright, what you're looking at here is the LSA build for the Monte Carlo. If you follow us on Instagram, you've seen a picture of this motor. If you were curious to know whatever happened to it or why it only showed up once, that's because this motor was actually built about 8 months ago. It's way before the YouTube channel. So if you're not following us on Instagram, go ahead and follow us on there now. That's where you're going to get the first updates on everything that we're doing here. This here is the LSA for the Monte Carlo. Right now we just got it sitting in here, test fitting everything. Long tube headers. Got some worked heads. With this build here, we won't really put out much information about it like we've been doing with the Cutlass build. That's because if we're going to try anything, this is most likely what you're going to have to go against it. So we don't put out none of the specs really on this. As we're completing the build, we may change a couple things on it still. Still thinking of going with an overdrive pulley at the bottom there on the crank. If we do that change, I'll be sure to show you guys that. But we do have a smaller pulley. One thing I do want to point out to you guys, for anyone who's doing an LSA build, be sure if you're downsizing your pulley, which means you're upping the boost, be sure to get the intercooler out, get it reinforced. Those things are rated for about 9 pounds of boost. Okay, 9 pounds, so that's 9 psi. And they will crack. They will crack, they will leak, you get water in your engine. I've known several of these things to go. So it's not in there, it's actually been sent out. I pretty much see what went on with the MC so far. We're marking up the engine in there still. Hydro boost has been installed, and that's pretty much it. So let me go ahead and show you guys what we got going on with the Cutlass. Alright, if you guys recalled from the prior video, we did go ahead and install the power lock. What you guys did not see is the power window installation. I have to go ahead and replicate it on the other side. And oh yes, this is another LSA hat. Now this one is for the Cutlass. This is going on the Cutty V. This is going on the YouTube build. And that's the LQ9, the 6-sole that you guys saw in the very first video. If you guys remember from the very first video, I showed you guys a prime down motor, and this is it. This is that motor. This is the LQ9 that is going into the Cutlass. Painted it Prowler red. It'll be getting the LSA. That's what you saw the red hat for. I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on the specs, and as we make changes for this, we got the heads for it. The head's been ported. I'll be sure to make an update on that. Okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and call this the YouTube build, aka the Cutty V. So anytime I refer to the YouTube build or the Cutty V, this is the engine we're talking about. It won't be the one for the MC. That one's gonna be anonymous at all times. This one here, you can have the full specs for. Hoping to do from 600 to 700 on this motor. It's just going to be a fun thing to go out the street and just burn rubber. Other than that, nothing else has been done. Kind of just leave everything as is. The floors have been officially in. Just got to go back through and grind those tack welds and then seam seal everything. Get this floor all prepped up, and we're going to go ahead and rhino line it. Alright guys, that was pretty much it. I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys an update since it's been a while since we posted a video. So stay tuned. Be sure to like, subscribe, tell a friend to check us out. If anybody who's doing these DIY builds, you know, and just want some information on how to make it happen, just point them to the channel, let them know we're here to help them out. Any questions you guys have, just go ahead and post it, and I'll try to respond to every comment that we get. Alright, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know you appreciate this, and we appreciate you.
Got it out the trenches, all I know is go and get it. Mama told me, boy, get off your ass and count the benches. And lately I've been counting money, straight off the ceiling. And lately I've been counting money, straight off the ceiling. Got it out the trenches, all I know is go and get it. Mama told me, boy, get off your ass and count the benches. And lately I've been counting money, straight off the ceiling. And lately I've been counting money, straight off the ceiling.